Monday the 18th of January, about 5:10 in the morning. This week's plan is very much to try and get back up till previous week's numbers. 170k on the plan, which will definitely involve some double sessions during the day. We are out this morning, do 10k before I drive into work this morning. Gotta take the car, and then try and be really disciplined to get some k's up later on this evening. At the minute the body feels good, feels strong. A little bit difficult getting out of bed this morning, but hey, some days like that. And this should set me up for a nice week. Get 10k out of the road this morning. Let's start it off. 5k turnaround. Just have to remind myself not to be pushing it as hard as I was last week on the recovery week. Not as much tempo this week with the higher numbers. So I just have to remind myself to slow it down, don't get carried away. Last couple of weeks to really dial in that heart rate training. So 5.5k up. First run of the day complete. 10k up under 57 minutes. Good for me. A couple of little pickups, but not that much tempo today. Now in the house, quick change, get to work, get back, see if we can get some more training done this evening in between family commitments. Woo! It's Monday evening, 5k barefoot on the grass, more or less complete. How am I feeling? Tired? Knock-on effect from this morning, I suppose. Just tired. Right knee, just a little bit not right. Don't want to think about it too much, but certainly need to do a little bit of maintenance on the right leg, I would say. And other than that, fairly good. Feeling ready to go. Bring on tomorrow. Tuesday the 19th, just after 4:30, out on the Yabaroo Trail this morning, getting some darkness up. Plan this morning is to get as close to 15k as possible, do an hour and a half on this trail. Then from there on, that's today's target done, and we'll see if there's an opportunity to run later on. Whoa! Watch out for the big spiders. Nice. The joys of the Yabaroo Trail after dark. Everything very stiff this morning, purely for the reason haven't been up moving about too much. So first 45 minutes will be fairly easy, and then the second one we will see about trying to come home with a negative split. Alright, 36 minutes up. Just going to turn it a little bit early because as I say, everything's a little bit tighter and I can't afford to be late for work. I must have gone through about 13 spider webs. Hopefully on the way back it should only be half spider webs because I've come through them. How am I feeling? Still everything very heavy. The limestone uneven trail of the limestone is being quite severe on the ankles and the knee this morning. Tight and stiff, not loosened up before I went running. So that's something I gotta be mindful of. We'll head back just over 5k up. That'll be a 10k morning on the trail. Might get an extra k or so if I have enough time added back in civilization. 13k up, an hour and 26 minutes. I might get to 14. Maybe do a little loop past the house. Came out of the trail at just over 9k. Started to loosen up a bit towards the end. Maybe just normal time to wake. Wednesday morning, the 19th, 5 a.m. Heading to the train for the first part of the run. Then I will run kind of 18k into the city. So big morning ahead. How am I feeling? A little bit tight on the legs. Everything's a bit fatigued, which I was hoping wouldn't be the case at this stage of the week, but it is. Something I need to work through. You just take it easy for the next day or so. 15.5k up at the minute. Wow, such a hot, humid morning. Pretty sure I've lost about a k in body weight from sweat. How has it went this morning? First 10k, very, very tight, very stiff. Backpack's a little bit heavier than the last few days. Guessed that was the issue. Legs have definitely loosened up after the 10k mark, which seems to be becoming a bit of a norm now. Another k and a bit to go to the office, so I'll be close to 17k. Took the first half very easy and the things loosened up just a little bit quicker. The second half and around the 6-minute k's, as I said. Woo! 3 weeks today. Stand on the start line of the Delirious West. Can't get much more motivation than that. Wednesday morning done. 17.5k up to the office. I just do a little out and back to get it to 18. That should give me around about 20 for the day. Wednesday the 20th, evening time. How was today? So this morning got my 17.5 bit k's up, closer to 18 actually. I got out for a walk at lunchtime for a k, which was good. 2.5k or so this evening. All up over a 20k day, which keeps me on track for my target this week of 170k. Yeah, feeling tired, not gonna lie, but legs heavy as well. Right leg, knee starting to get tight again. I'm gonna have to work on that over the next few days to keep that in place. Thursday the 21st. Look, I'm sure you've all had mornings where you just couldn't get out of bed. I had one of them mornings this morning. So instead of getting up at 4 like I planned, it was up at 5, and that's left me with only 1 hour just after 5k up. Everything started to loosen out, which is really good. My Achilles and calves don't feel like they're gonna snap anymore. So 5k back to the house before we start another busy day. Woo! Did I mention in 3 weeks time I'll be on day 2 of the 200-mile race. Woo, woo, woo. 10k up, that's this morning over. Bit of a pickup in the last k, that's why I'm sweating. That and the humidity here. Felt really good, really strong as it got towards the end, which is really, really good. Still working on my mental focus during the session, so telling myself I'm getting stronger, I'm telling myself I'm getting fitter. Even if the legs didn't really believe it at the start, towards the end they obviously loosened up enough and did. Always remind yourself that what you're feeling now can change, especially deep in a race whenever things are feeling like shit and you just want to stop. Remind yourself, keep moving at whatever speed you can, whether it's walking, and things will loosen up, things will get better, and you can get back in the race run again. Time to go to work. Friday the 21st, 4:30 in the morning, up early again, back to the train station, get off with about 17k, 18k for the morning again. Yeah, let's do it. The legs feeling a little bit tired, but whew, coming into the weekend, so I can get up 20 today. I'm close to my target for the week before the weekend, just over 13k up. How am I feeling? Feeling strong, but still legs are tired. Fit to keep going at an okay pace. Looking forward to the rest of the day. Probably pushing a little bit higher than I should be the last k or so. So I'll ease it back for the last couple and let's see what else it brings. 17k up. Just passing the office now. 10 to 7 in the morning. A little bit early yet. Just head out, do a k out, k back. Get me close to 19.5k for the day, for this morning. 19k up in the second run, just over it, and a k and a half, so 20.5k up for this morning. How am I feeling now? Tired, hungry, ready for another busy day. An extra few k's this morning makes up for the k's that I didn't get yesterday evening. I didn't get out for my 5k run yesterday. Felt a bit guilty, but I knew I needed the rest and I needed the time with the family and I needed time to unwind, so try not to feel too guilty about it and try not to play too much catch up too soon. But that's where we're at. So, let's get on with the day. Alright, so Friday evening, 5 o'clock I suppose. Had the 20k up this morning. Also 2k walk at lunchtime. And now I'm going to try and add on a few extra k's other than the 2.5 that I usually do on the way home from the train. Legs very tired, to be expected in all honesty. Stood again most of the day with the stand-up desk, and now it's really a case of just telling the mind to keep going, get used to running on tired legs. I think about 80k up this week so far, and telling myself everything I get done now goes towards that total 170k. Gonna definitely push it till 5k, and then it depends how hungry I get, how soon I start heading to the house. Glorious day. What else would you rather be doing? Just over 5.5k. Friday is done and dusted. Saturday the 23rd, I'm guessing somewhere around 9 o'clock. Out for first run of the day. Left the house about 8:30. Decided to have a little more than 6 hours sleep for a change. How am I feeling this morning? Got up still about 6 o'clock. Did some massage on the legs and some fascia scraping. Legs are slightly heavy to start with. Not too hot this morning. It's probably around about 30 degrees at the minute, which is pleasant. Plan for today changed slightly. Had plans for tonight. A few things have come up, but I've just changed that very much. I have 90k to do over today and tomorrow, and the plan is going to be head out to the 15 now, head out again, spend some time with the family during the day, and then 6 or 7 o'clock tonight again I'll head out, get another few k up before repeating tomorrow. 14.5k up. Find another couple of k to add on, so probably be close to 18 whenever I get back to the house. Hot, no water, so trying to use a couple of fountains that I pass, but feeling really strong. Able to add a few hill climbs where I was able to run up hills that I haven't been without walking with my heart rate. Also able to add some pickups out over little bumps in the road as well. 18k done Saturday morning. Last k picked under 5k, so feeling strong, feeling good. Ready for a little rest before we do it again. Saturday the 23rd, 9 p.m. Out again after my 18k run. Pretty much with 2 weeks left, just over 2 weeks left to the Delirious West. Trying to get my last night run in. Probably my last long run too. Plan tonight is to hit 65k. That gets me my 170 for the week. Let's see how this goes. Not even a k up yet. Everything's still very tight from this week so far, and I'm hoping in the next couple of k's that loosens up. First 10k of the night up. Wouldn't say I'm feeling great, wouldn't say I'm feeling terrible. Fit to run mostly, so keep going. Let's see what we can do. Nearly 22k up. Left Achilles very sore, bit of a problem. 22k away from home. I wanted to get 60 to 65k up, so it's whether I keep moving forward just and try to manage the Achilles, or whether I turn around and head back. Probably go to 25, another 3k, and just see how I feel. And yeah, could be a long night. Whew. Just over 30k up at the minute. About 1 o'clock, I'm guessing, in the morning. Body feels like it's just wants to shut down, go a little sleep. Trying to still walk, run at the moment. Achilles, it's not getting any better on the left. Right one's now starting to come out with sympathy pains. But we keep moving, trying to just walk the wee inclines and then concentrate on the running the downhills. Nice view of the water tonight on the bright side. Not sure if that'll come out. So just gotta keep moving, keep doing what I can. Just coming up to 40k with just over 5 hours. About 20k left back to the house. Guessing it's about 2 o'clock in the morning, give or take. It's been going 5 hours. Feeling feeling like it's good fatigue training, I suppose. Look, it's just a case of suck it up, Glenn. Get back to the house now at this stage and worry about how we're feeling tomorrow, I suppose. Ooh, we can do it. We can do it. 51.5k up. Oh, how am I feeling? I was very tired there from about 45 to 50k. Very tired. Like, I think I was maybe sleepwalking a bit. And then I decided to put on music on my phone because I was confident I'd have enough battery to get home. Johnny Cash, Hurt, playing at the moment. Quite relevant. Look, as I say, 51.5k, 8.5 to go. Confident I'll get it done. We just keep moving. Very slow now, so it is, but still moving. 60k up. Just under 8 hours, 7:56. Last 20k was tough, slow. I'd say average about 10. I'd say that's the first run in a long time that I haven't been able to negative split. Achilles was just very sore. Looks like taper will start a week earlier. So look, good. Managed to keep going. Managed to just about see the sunrise too. Started 9 o'clock. Managed to keep going through the night. And that's 165k up. My target was 170. Take the bits of walking that I've done, I probably got that. But later on today I will slip out and do the extra 5k. I'll probably get this video out before that. So as always, thanks for the support, thanks for watching. Hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe.